What's going on, guys? So I just wanted to stop in real quick today and tell everybody Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, whatever it is that you celebrate at this time of year. I just wanted to tell everybody to have happy holidays. I appreciate all the views, all the likes, all the subscriptions, everything that you've done for me over this last few months. It means the world. I get ad revenue off these videos, and that ad revenue made a big difference this Christmas. I mean, of course, it didn't make or break, but it added to it. And that's something that I'm very thankful for. I'm very thankful for every single person who looks for my videos and cares what I think, who listens to my opinion, what I have to say, who debates back and forth with me, who agrees with me, who disagrees outright. I appreciate every single one of you. So, I want to tell you guys about what went on during my Christmas. These last couple days have been hectic, and they've been hectic because I got off work Friday. I run around, did some last minute Christmas shopping because that's the type of person I am. I usually have things lined out pretty good, but there's always those last few little things that you have to do at the end right before everything starts shutting down for Christmas. Because the thought that everything is closed and I can't go get something when I need it, and I forgot toilet paper. We ran out of toilet paper on Christmas, but hey, we have baby wipes, so I think we'll be all right. But when I got home Friday, it was freezing in my house. Now, we're going through this big winter storm thing going on where it was 3 degrees the other morning, got up to a high of like 10 degrees. When I come in my house, it was 50 degrees in the house. So I start running around, what's going on? Well, the power had went out for a while. So obviously my central heat and air didn't work while the power's out. Now that's not really that big of a problem. We fired up kerosene heaters, got the house back up warm, turned them back off, and the temperature just started dropping again. So I go out, my unit's not coming on. I went out, I flipped my breaker off and back on to try to reset the unit. It resets, the fan kicks on, but there's no air blowing through my vents. The day before Christmas Eve, and I've got no air blowing through my vents. There's no way I'm getting a technician out. It's like 7 o'clock at night by this point, right? So I'm running around trying to figure out what to do. Like, okay, well, I'm not going to let this steal my Christmas spirit. Even though that this is a high cost repair and the one thing at the house that I can't fix myself, we're going to go with it. So we just run kerosene heaters, kept the house warm overnight, woke up Christmas Eve. It was still the same. Unit still not working, obviously. The unit was coming on, but it wouldn't blow any air through. We got no airflow. I even took some napkins and laid them over the vent, wouldn't even blow it off. We went through that all day yesterday, dealing with the kerosene heaters back and forth. Went and filled up with kerosene. Kerosene is $6 a gallon here. That's insane. Isn't it the same as diesel? Diesel's like $4 and something, but I guess because it burns cleaner, it's more expensive. I don't know. Not big on kerosene. I haven't used them since I was a child, so this is just glad we had them, right? So I go get kerosene. We fill up the heaters. We're keeping on running them. Wake up Christmas morning. My parents came over. We opened up all the presents. We did the whole Christmas thing, cooked breakfast. And I was talking to my dad about it. And we decided that it's probably the blower motor because the unit's coming on, but the fan's working, but we're getting no airflow. If there's no holes in the ductwork, if the ductwork's not tore loose, which it shouldn't be because it was working fine Friday when I went to work. So it's probably not a duct problem. So it's a blower motor. It's not blowing the air around. So my parents leave. I go out. I take the top off my unit, start looking in. It's really hot down in where the blower motor is, but like I said, it's not blowing air. I used a rubber mallet. I tapped on it. I bumped on it a few times, hoping that whatever was holding it back would let it go, but nothing happened. So then, bad choice of judgment. Don't do this. This was a terrible idea by me, and I did it anyway. And I'm glad I did it because it worked, but it was very dangerous. I reached down with the unit on, and I spun the blower. Just spun it with my hand. And whatever was stopping that blower from spinning came loose. And that blower started rolling, and I was like, no way. So I put the top back down, run into the house, check the vents. hot air blowing through the vents. What a Christmas present. I didn't have to spend that money. Now, I don't know what caused it to do that in the first place. I'm assuming it's going to be something, either I'm about to have to replace that blower, or just a mix of the power going out and the freezing cold temperatures. Something froze up and locked it up, so when it came back on, it wouldn't run the blower. I'm not sure about that yet. But for the last 4 or 5 hours, that blower motor has been running perfectly fine. The unit's keeping the house warm. We got the kerosene heaters all turned off. Everything's staying steady. It's a Christmas miracle, right? I mean, what are the chances that reaching down and spinning that knob would have caused it to fix and get back right? Like I said, I fix everything all the time at my house. I'm a mechanic, but I'm a millwright. If a lot of people don't know what that is, so I say mechanic, but I'm a millwright, welder, pipe fitter, do alignments, iron worker, fabricator. Everything you can think of falls under millwright, right? But HVAC does not. I took 2 years in tech school in high school of HVAC, and I still don't have a clue about it. I understand the mechanical side of it. I don't understand the relays, the switches, the capacitors. I don't get it. I can't register for some reason. So that's the thing that terrifies me the most. HVAC and electrical issues. Anything else, I feel perfectly fine doing myself. But that stuff terrifies me. And that stuff is the most expensive stuff for a homeowner. So thank God that we got it going, especially with these temperatures on Christmas Day. I mean, I just wanted to share that with you guys because what are the chances, you know? Anyway, the moral of that story is bad things are going to happen. And it's Christmas. So don't lose your Christmas spirit over a few bad things, because even if things go horribly wrong, you keep a positive outlook, keep your Christmas spirit high, keep that smile on your face, and everything will work out in the end. If it's not all right, it's not the end. Merry Christmas to all of you. Thanks for everything you do. Have a great day. We'll see you later.